Let's see. No, 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 no. Okay, we're here. And everything seems to work fine. Yeah, the audio seems fine. I'll just put the earphones on again. So. I haven't got my camera on. I don't look so different from yesterday. Last time I streamed. But I don't know, I just don't feel like putting it on, I suppose. Today, or tonight, I think I'll try and narrate a bit more. And then I want to try and, of course, give a little bit of more space to my feelings and thoughts of the game, despite, of course, you know, they're not new thoughts or new feelings, or at least not completely new or completely, yeah, fresh. Even though I suppose they are in a way. So. Ouch. Unlucky, I suppose. Oh, leave me alone. Oh, he put these on. Okay. I'll do this boss and then I will narrate a bit more. And I will stop whenever, like when I say that I finish narrating, I finish narrating, so I don't start again at half of the video or all of a sudden, because otherwise it's gonna be hard to trace in case, you know, me or someone doesn't want to watch the entire gameplay or spot the moments where things get narrated. I'll just narrate all throughout, and when I stop, I stop. Ouch. I think I can do this one. It's not like the other one that seemed a little bit unfair. I think I just need to make sure I'm a little bit focused. The problem are these guys. It's so annoying. Yeah. Exactly. So annoying. Okay. Like this is not so bad. Is there one left? No, right? Okay. So. Okay. Oops. Okay, I need to stop jumping and attacking. That's a thing I do too often. One more time. Jeez, I'm bad. I'm just bad. Yeah, I'll start narrating after this guy. So that it's easy to skip if people don't want to see these failures. The big guy one-shots me. Like everything else in this fucking game, to be honest, but... What? Oh. Okay. Oh. Didn't think I was gonna survive. Oh, it's shit, right? I remembered. Okay. Doesn't want me to play. He never falls, huh? The worst is the obstacles in the way in that. Oof. He doesn't lose his balance like before. Oh, I thought I fucked it up again. Oh, I fucked it up now. That's unfortunate. He is shy. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought I died. Oh god, are you serious? Oh, of course. And I lost my grace right here under the tree. No, goodbye 6k, I presume. Hmm. Yeah, I didn't want to lose, I'll be honest. I didn't want to lose them there like that. So. Oops. Okay, let's go. Again? Oh, okay, I think he broke himself, I don't know. A mistake. Okay. Too stressful for me, honestly. I don't have the age for this anymore, friend. Oh god, boy. He likes these explosions, I suppose. Oh, I need to scratch my nose. Oh. He got break this time. Oh, is he over? Did we actually... Oh, he's still alive. Oh, okay, cool. Well, we're free. Things that I absolutely didn't need. I don't even know how to use anyway. Okay. Let's just make sure we check everything around here, I suppose. So, on this note, I had my dinner with the famous and favorite noodles, the picante ones, the spicy ones, the ones that will ruin my day tomorrow. No, they're not so spicy, to be honest. Nothing around here seems. And I've got my little yogurt next to me that I will eat as dessert, I suppose. I don't know. So last time we got to the Sunday, the Holy Sunday, where I was witnessing the first dancing session of these people. And it was in the gym, it wasn't actually in the studio, so it was in a further away gym where they took us with the car, by car. And yeah, there I saw those faces that I said I would get accustomed to at some point. On side note, of course, I'm gonna repeat myself as usual. So I'm gonna say probably things that I've already said once. I'll probably narrate them because maybe I don't remember. Fuck! I don't remember that I've already said them. Did I just lose all my 14k? Cause, what, 12k? Because I'm never gonna actually get there alive. Yeah, right? Totally. Is it just here? Too convenient. Yeah, I'm pretty scared. Okay, let's get off this guy for a sec. I don't think I ever went on these things by foot before, but I will now. Great, so around here should be a cave, right? Oh, there's that. Another one. So on the Sunday, yeah, I witnessed that thing. And once he finished, Chen Yu's sister said goodbye to us because she was gonna go to her uni in the south. The south, where I would have gone next the following week for a concert that River would have attended, so we were gonna go for a few days there. Let's just use this a second. I want fate. I don't care, I just want to see cool spells. I know my character is shit and everything is gonna be hard, and I'm not even gonna use the spells because I don't use them really. It's just to see them. It's just the idea behind them. So yep, and then we went, so me, Chen Yu, and these two new faces. One was a woman around the 30s. To me, I don't really notice these things, like especially with them. It seems like she was way younger than that. But she was apparently an assistant. Let's say, I don't know if, but she was one of the teachers. She was one of the teachers that I suppose was also a student at the studio, dancing studio. And then the young guy that seemed the most cringe thing I probably witnessed in person. Well, no, I wouldn't say that, come on. But yeah, one of the cringest. One of the cringiest, as he communicated to me with his gestures and his movements and his expressions. one of the most arrogant atmospheres I could feel. Okay, let's get this guy down. So oh, how do I get this guy down? I know how. It's on top, isn't it? I remember this. Well, be for another time then. Cave. I don't know his name, and I don't think they've ever told me his name. Not even his English name. I don't really know why they have this thing. It's pretty cringe. Yeah, they have English names, which I still ignore the entire use of them because they never use them if it's not for foreigners, and they are hardly in contact with any foreigners. So. And I didn't decide anything. I wasn't really told much. We just went to this morning market, not so far from where we were. It was the four of us. Four? Yeah, four. And it wasn't really clear if that was normal, because I didn't know the relationship they had with this kid, because these two kids, because I was like, well, they seem just students. Is it normal that they just tag along like this on a Sunday, all these hours around? So to me it was a little bit strange. But we went around this Monday, this morning market. Oh. Is this it, the cave? Oh, that way, right? Yeah. And it was full of people, full of smog, full of smells that I don't know if I mentioned already, but they were like, I think it was the first time in my life that I felt like, oh, I smell a lot. Like normally I am very dead to these things. I don't have a good, like, I developed a sense of myself when it comes to smells and stuff like that. Like it has to be very obvious or very strong for me to even pay attention. And now I don't know if that was the case because the smell was so strong, or because somehow my subconscious was like, oh, you don't recognize this smell, it's something new or something like that, and made me notice even more these smells that were very strong and very bad almost every time. Well, not almost every time, it's more like it was just bad and it was pretty much all the time the same smell, and it would just alternate with other bad smells. And then of course if you smelled something nice, it was because you were in a shop or something like that, in a specific shop that was reminded you of the Western world, not the most common shops around there. And yeah, so it smelled of, as usual, of this food, of this sauce that they put in the food, which is dark and thick, and I don't know if it's soy sauce, it doesn't taste exactly like soy sauce, but it was everywhere. It was in the air, and it would attach to you with all the heat from everywhere. Because of course it would get even more hot as you entered the market with all the fumes from the little shops, the food shops. Because mostly that's what you found all the time. Food shops and fucking shoe shops. Like shoe shops everywhere. I'm not exaggerating, shoe shops everywhere, almost making fun of them all the time. Of course not in the first day, but at a certain point after a week I was like, what the fuck, man? Why would I buy shoes anyway? Like, why would I? And yeah, so we went around the food stalls around the area, and as soon as we entered this narrow road full of people, these completely random people, completely random individuals just stop watching Yu's mom for not even a minute. Not even a minute. They say something, they communicate very quickly. They offer to her some random fried food from their hands. She puts it in her mouth and we just move on. And it's still now I don't understand who they were. It seems like as if she barely knew them. So yeah, it was just a bit unexpected. But I suppose, of course, it depends on what they disclosed to me. Maybe they really knew who they were and they just didn't know how to communicate it and just prefer to say, oh yeah, don't know. Which is very, 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 very plausible, given the kind of personalities or approach they had in general with things. And by this I mean that, you know, very often they would choose the easier route, even if it wasn't the truth, you know what I mean? Especially their son was visible doing this. And then his parents just sometimes I could notice something like that or perceive. But yeah, after that we tried well, they bought drinks, and of course, as always, every effort of mine in trying to contribute to the expenses was futile completely. And I was holding this usual cup, a little bit more colorful, a little bit more advertised with a green aesthetic, green logo. In reality, it had a meaning, it had a purpose this time, not just to be cute and to sell, but to indicate the disgusting nature of my drink, which was like something to do with not green peas, but something similar to green peas, and the drink was just that mashed, literally that. And needless to say, it was something that I didn't like, but of course I appreciate it and I tried to drink. Let's see. Let's go up again a second. Gotta go in the secret places. Wait, did I just miss it? Oh, I'll go here. Okay. Shortly after we pretty much opposite the place, we queue to eat in something that, if I say that it remembers a ramen place, it's completely misleading. It's just the approach is similar to a ramen place where you enter. Well, you can see already from outside the small place that is basically the shop inside. You can kind of already see it, and I can see people eating as you queue and stuff. That's the boss. I can actually go from up. The fuck? Do I die if I did it? I'm supposed to, yeah. Oh no. Now I'm lost. So we queue very normally while drinking the compost, and I don't remember the conversations completely, but it was just some silly stuff, nothing much. And then eventually it's our turn, and only 2 people are allowed in, and the other ones had to wait longer outside. And only me and Shayu enter, and we sit down, and it's basically the same concept as the ramen place. You sit down and you eat kind of fairly quickly. You don't chat or idle around because people are waiting outside anyway. And you get this bowl of noodles with fried pork and other stuff, of course, but fried pork is basically the protagonist of that dish. And we were eating on these metallic tables, and there were some, of course, sauce around, and napkins that you can just take again, like a ramen place. And the place was very narrow, like one against the other. In fact, in front of us, me and Chen Yu had this very elderly couple, and they were just eating normally, and I was kind of, I try not to look at people because, of course, in general, it doesn't matter if I'm in Asia or not. I just try not to look at people. If I do, I look quickly and only once, or not even. Sometimes, of course, I look a little bit longer. It happens, but mainly I don't. And this was one of those cases where I wanted to look, I wanted to see, but of course they were right in front of me. So one, I didn't want to be annoying, and two, it was going to be very hard to not make it look like I wasn't looking, to make it look like I wasn't. But at some point, I just hear this, and I just see that the elderly couple are basically kind of spitting the bones of the pork and just throwing them on the table in front of us. And of course, again, nothing creates an expression. Like I don't express shock or anything like that. Also because I don't feel that in reality. So now I'm making it sound a little bit like it's something funny, but in reality I didn't feel shock, and I don't feel it's shocking. But it is different, of course, from what we are supposed to be used to, right? Such as people just spitting in front of you in a place where you eat. In fact, all the people I told this to, like the few friends, the few people that are close to me that I told this to, they were all like, what the fuck, blah blah blah. But yeah, to me it was rather funny. And I was like to Chen Yu, do you do the same? And I don't remember his answer because it was kind of weird. It's like a yes but a no. It wasn't really clear. I tried to look around and see if even other people did it, or it was just a couple thing. A thing of those two, of those two individuals. But regardless, I tried to blend in, but not so much. So I also spat my... what the fuck? I just got shot. I spat my bones, but I put them on a napkin. That was kind of useless because those napkins cannot do much. They cannot last much. But I did the same. I still spat them on, basically on the napkin on the table. And then the couple in front of us quickly went, and another one came, and they did the same thing with the bones. So it's fairly safe to say that they do that. And yeah, we ate quite quickly. The other part of the group also managed to enter at some point behind us, so we didn't really speak to each other. We were all just eating, and then, you know, it was good. You know, it wasn't bad food. It wasn't like most of the things that I would eat that I would be like, this is not for me. But yeah, or this is straight up shit or stuff like that. It was kind of good. It was noodles after all in a soup with a lot of broth and a few spices and pork. So it's, you know, not many things can go different from what I already am used to, or what I already like. And as we go out, okay, my boy, you know what? Do I have someone behind me? Yeah. As we go out, I see, like, in the midst of the crowd, like, so basically you can barely walk. In the midst of the crowd, there's this scooter that comes miles towards me, and I look at it. I just stare at it, and I see his feet are barely on the scooter, because most of the space that is free, that is supposed to be for his feet, is occupied by a bag, a green bag that holds a very interesting content. like a green bag that looked like, you know, the garbage bag, but even worse because the the usual garbage bag gives you some sense of security with the material most of the time. It seems thick, it's not gonna break. Of course, the good garbage bins, right? These were like the bad garbage bins, like the garbage bags. The bad ones that you're just gonna hold for 2 seconds and they're gonna disappear in your hands. And in that bag, I recognized something very interesting. And I took a picture. You can see the scooter that he parks, and he gets that bag and he drops it at the entrance of the shop. And because when you enter in the shop where we at, I don't know how to call it, the shop, the restaurant, whatever it was. Oh, okay. So when you enter in the food stall, right at the entrance, there's people cooking and stuff, and you see these big bean bags with like pieces of fried pork just falling on the floor. There's so many pieces, already fried, already there. Pre-cooked, so that you can, you know, quickly prepare the broth and the noodles. So that was the guy that brought the cooked fried pork, and he would bring it in such a dirty way, almost like always touching the floor and just dropping it on the table like it was just, again, garbage. That was amazing. Of course, that in a way justifies the prices over there, like how cheap it was to eat. Despite I didn't pay, I asked how much it was, and yeah, it was probably not even €1, something like that. Yo, this guy is serious. Interesting. I should have just jumped down. Oh. Interesting. And yeah, I'm glad I managed to take a picture of the guy working hard and just document the moment. Once again, I don't feel like it's particularly shocking or anything like that, but it is something different from what we normally see, or I normally see at least. At the same time, it is true that I think the only thing that I would say that is criticizable is the hygiene, of course, of these things, because it's like, you know, the reality is that the food, and you know, whether you like the food or not, or stuff like that, or the way people are, or anything that you could witness or you could see, I at least I believe that like it's not bad or worse or good. It's really hard to say. They are very complex topics, at least that's how I feel them and see them. But when it comes to the hygiene, I feel like it's not really hard. I feel like it's a very straightforward topic. I'm not sure of it, of course, because I also don't know what hygiene really is and how it works, and you know, I don't even know what I'm doing when I shower or use soap and brush my teeth and stuff. I barely know some basic knowledge, so I don't really know what it means to be clean. But at the same time, there are some things that I'm like, maybe that is not gonna make me feel fine after eating it or stuff like that, which is, you know, I didn't feel ill or anything like that, so in reality I don't even know. But it is true that even the Taiwanese there, they would of course ask me, like I said, oh, why you're not feeling sick already. So in a way, it's like almost as if they expect it, but I also don't even know why they expect this. It could be like some inside culture, inside joke that they have, but in reality, no one feels sick, or they don't really expect people to feel sick, or they don't really think that they have low hygiene and stuff like that. So even then, I cannot really say much. Yeah, I think that it's just interesting to see how dirty most places were, and you know, seeing cockroaches just fly or crawl all over the food and stalls and stuff. I don't know if that's good, but I mean it. I don't know, because I really don't know if that's good or not. It doesn't disgust me so much. I think when I see the insect crawling and alive and going around in the food, it disgusts me. But regardless of the food, it's that thing, of course, that I'm one of those people that don't like insects. So but that's me. It's not. I don't know if it's actually something that we should avoid or that they should stop having. I presume so, to be honest, because I hear that it's not very good for your health, but who knows. But yeah, let me just kill this guy because he seems annoying as fuck. Of course. That's abuse. The jump attack. Oh. There's another one? Oh no, that's a different one. Let's see. Oh, they suffer a lot, this stuff. Oh. You got a lot of stuff to read, huh? I suppose I'll just try to do that at the end. Or actually, at the end of this cave. I don't want to just read everything at the end. So we had the food, and we also had some other stuff, like some fried balls. Oh, I think that was later on the night, yeah, but I'll say later. So they took me to a temple because they vaguely know that I'm interested in that kind of stuff. I don't know what they know, because I don't trust you and what it translates. But they somehow know that I have an interest in that, so they took me there, and I doubt they would go there if I wasn't there, but who knows. The mom seems to be, as I said, quite religious, but who knows. I haven't seen her express that in any way other than in the following days in one circumstance. But I need to jump again, huh? Yeah, so the temple was interesting. It wasn't the first one I saw, because on the way to other places there were many, you know, as even not just as much as in Japan really, but they were like in the corner, some temples in the corners, and some in some how do you say, hidden streets. You had all these temples that looked very, very different, I should say, really, from the ones I am used to in a way. From the ones I am used to in Japan. They were way more colorful, but it's not the colors that took my attention first. It was more the architecture of the ceiling. The ceiling was not very straight and like faintly, slightly bent. Like in Japan, it was very bent. It was almost like a wave. and it had way more details and of course also way more colors and imagery than most of the temples in Japan. Well, it seems like the one I found on Mount Takao a bit because of the colors. But let's try this guy first. Oh, okay. I remember the situation with this guy is a bit weird. Like you have to break him or some stuff like that. Okay, never mind. Yeah, stuff like this. Oh, is he broken now? Yeah. Now that you're broken, how does magic do? Oh, quite a bit, huh? Good. Oh. Can I collect this? Oh. I think I saw everything, yeah. Okay. Of course I took pictures of the temple, and it was the entrance was very full and it felt very compact, just like pretty much every place I've been to there. It was, as always, every angle was full of something, a detail, a writing, a color, a lanterns everywhere. Of course, there was the entrance was full, completely full. The ceiling of lanterns. So you had an actual ceiling of lanterns, and yeah, I just want to sit here. And yeah, the inside was like a temple to some water divinity, some shit like that. It was pretty big. There were quite a few people, and they were all doing the usual gestures of bowing in a specific way, holding specific sticks like incense and shit like that. Needless to say, I didn't engage in any of that. And Chen Yu was like, "Oh, you want to do this?" And I was like, "No, you know that I don't do that." And he was like, "Oh, why?" So it's as if he forgot what I shared with him already in Japan. But basically, I avoided, of course. I don't know if I already said this, but I avoided being like a tourist, trying to mimic, copy what people do in their own culture for whatever meaning. Of course, I try to avoid that because I don't need to blend in or respect the culture. And that's what Shen Yu said. It's like, oh, for me, it's respectful to do that, to copy. Because I told him I don't want to copy, right? Like every tourist does. And he was like, and I told him that's just disrespectful in my opinion. And he said, oh, that's actually respectful for me. So for him, it's respectful if you copy, mimic, even if you don't know what you're doing, the culture. And I found it completely flawed, of course, as an idea, but the conversation was very quick because, yeah, it was just a very quick exchange of views, nothing much. But I do think it's an interesting point, an interesting thing to share, that, of course, I don't think it's good to be like a kid. That most of the tourists I would dare to say, do that in a way of either you know, like as if you're in a theme park and you're just following the instructions to enjoy the ride, or to do that because of peer pressure, because everyone, literally everyone, is doing that. So, or similar things, similar ideas. So I got lost a bit. Okay. Yeah, I'll just finish checking the coast like this. Well, not the coast, but the perimeter. Oh, another one. And yeah, I don't want to be that. Despite how, you know, I enjoy the culture and I like to know more, and I've asked many people like why it works like this, what they're doing, blah blah blah, and this, apart from the usual answers of, well, you go there and you pray, even if you don't believe it so much, you pray for success or good luck depending on various factors. So apart from very simple and silly answers, I'd never got a full explanation of someone that was very knowledgeable of the thing, like a real anthropologist, I suppose. Like I never got someone that actually, I don't know, watched a documentary about it or actually knew more about it. So I suppose I'll have to find my answers in some books or some documentary of someone that actually managed to get some answers. Books I don't know really much because I've read a few things about Buddhism and, you know, for my thesis and shit like that, and I might know why a monk does certain things, but not the population. That's a very different thing. And I don't know if I can find easily a book about the actual population doing those things. Anyway, it's not so important, I don't give a fuck. So there was that quick exchange, and then of course Chen Yu, as always, is actually quite a good, like when he knows a few things, he shares them and explains them as if he's a touristic guide, almost like it's very Asian, I suppose, but he's not actually that Asian in some aspects, and in this one he's half and half, you know. When he knows something, yeah, he expresses it, but of course he's not like most of the Japanese that actively tell you as if it's like they have to explain things to you, they have to share many knowledgeable tips or stuff like that. At least the Japanese I met, Masafumi in particular. Okay, we almost checked for caves all around this side. Hello guys, don't mind me. I did say don't mind. And he explained a few things of the temple, like for example, there were a myriad of miniatures around the oh, I can't.
Hello? Is someone there? Would you donate any sugary grapes in your possession to me? I'm on a pilgrimage in search of the distant light, and when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel the light in the back of my eyes. Hello? Would you donate
But did
any
I
pilgrimage, and when I eat one of those grapes?
Did I find her here last time? Light Seeker Jetta. No, right? It was next to the ruin. And I don't even have this, so... Oof. It's just insanely beautiful. I don't know why I always get it. Well, I know why I always get it like this. Because it's beautiful, I suppose. And because I have some kind of predisposition for these ideas and these sceneries and I suppose the philosophy behind the ideas. Okay, nothing. I don't want to explore just to find stuff. I want to explore to also just enjoy the exploration. But like, it don't mean that I don't enjoy it if I try to find stuff. But it seems almost like I'm mainly ticking boxes, but I don't feel like that. But I probably look like that. I suppose it's also because it's not the first time I play. Insane. Shabiri grapes. I don't even know where I can find another pair at this point of the game. I suppose I'm supposed to, because if she's there, it means that I can, right? I suppose it does. Did I already go this way? Yeah, because there's nothing here. I've already been here. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Okay, I'm starting to build the map a little bit better in my head. In a way, I'm very glad that I'm still at this point of the game. Like, basically at the beginning. It's very nice to feel at this point of the adventure, of the quest. But anyway, let's finish narrating that day. So, yeah, we had a myriad of little miniatures of some gods that you ask to be made. Apparently, they make it for you every time you want to give a prayer or something, and they put your name or something like a writing on top of it, and they put it in this column full of other miniatures, and then they replace them at some point. I didn't understand how often, but they replaced them. That's one of the big differences, obvious differences from the other temples I've seen in Japan, that none of them had this thing. And then yeah, just the entire architecture was different, more round, more dirty, maybe a little bit more less holy. Yeah, less holy for sure. Like there was a different aura. Yeah, and I presume it's because of the people there as well. Maybe because they are more noisy or less clean, or even just the fact that the temple itself seemed a little bit dirty, right? And one of the points was at the entrance of this temple, there was a little mini temple that was basically a chimney that you had in pretty much every big temple, and there you would burn golden paper. To basically sacrifice as a donation to the gods. And people apparently do that at least once a month. People that believe in it, that follow the tradition. Fuck. So you had this huge chimney that you explained to me in a video recorded with all this paper that was pretty cute burning, and there's a huge quantity of paper that each individual throws. It's like, it's not just one piece of paper, it's an entire block of paper. Jesus Christ. And yeah, there was that. And after that, it seemed like the day needed to be dragged. Like, I don't know why, but it felt like as if they were going out for the rest of the day because of me. But it was really hard to say if that was the case, because they just don't say that, and I don't speak the languages, and I cannot ask like I would usually ask in a honest and direct way. Of course, not literally. Oh, tell me what you think. But yeah, I would try to understand what they think. But I couldn't, because they don't fucking speak. And I don't fucking speak. Mainly the language. Mainly it's me, because in reality, most of them knew how to say a few sentences and probably understood most of the things I was saying, so it was pretty crazy. Despite respect in comparison to Japan, because it's not a touristic place at all. Like, you don't get, oh fuck, I'm dead again. You don't get English speaking people at all around. And Japan is more touristic, regardless of the fact that, of course, I've been mainly in Tokyo, but forget about that for a second. So here, I think this side we can safely say we've seen. I want to explore now lake in a more natural way, just going around. We went to a department store, the favorite of many Asians, it seems. And what did the department store offer us, of course? Well, needless to say, the most exclusive, impossible to find, boring, common merchandise. Whether it was clothes or stuff like that, it's, I don't know, man. It's like, and I look around, like I check clothes and jewelry, especially. There was some cute jewelry, but how could I buy some very nice earrings that were like very flowery and stuff, but for like not even €2? I mean, I'm not gonna buy that shit. I want to wear them like forever, not one night. I don't understand why they do these products for like one night, basically. After one night, you have to throw them away. Not even. You put them on, and during the night they just break. Oh. And we saw kind of a cute library where they were having some kind of meeting about architecture, but of course I couldn't understand shit. And amongst the books that I saw, there were some cute books of crafting, and I took pictures of them because I want to buy something very similar and actually do use them with hopefully Sophia, or even on my own, it's fine. How to make like little houses of clay, or little paper crafts, like sceneries of paper, like the ones I bought basically of temple, but I can make them myself apparently, so it didn't seem so hard by looking at the pictures of the book. I didn't buy the books because of course I needed space in my suitcase for the things, and books are too heavy, and at the same time they were in Chinese, so while we were looking around, me and Chayu, the other three, sat down at a cafe, around there, like around the department store. And oh, before all this, we actually went in this shoe shop in this floor that only had products from Japan. So it looked like a little bit like the festival I went to in the Tokyo Dome, where they had stalls of food and items. It looked pretty much the same, and the products were kind of the same. I bought two not pins, but hair clips that were very similar to the hair pins that I had bought in Asakusa for Sophia, me, and her mom. And I bought them just to basically be like, okay, I lost those because of because of the post office, of the postman. I'm gonna replace them now. And apart from that, you had basically just things from Japan, a little bit overpriced, that looked and smelled the same, and I presume also tasted the same. And yeah, we also went to this shoe shop, and me and Chayu were just commenting on the clerks, because of course Chanyu clerk comments any girl, especially if they are pretty, and I just follow along like a good old hetero boy. Okay. Laskyar ruins. Have I not been here? Oh, maybe I haven't. The situation is interesting. Did I touch already this photo? Roses. Roses. Yo, what the fuck? Are you joking? Someone else? Oh, someone else, yeah. Someone else arrived indeed. Now listen. We don't know each other. Fuck. Another. Oh, more. Oh, go torrent. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, okay. Unlucky. This is intense. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Two seconds. I'm just gonna charge my phone. And actually drink a bit of the God's liquid Coke. My throat is killing. Of course, in terms of girls, Chenyu's very extremely picky standards came out very often, and I was like, what the fuck, man, just come on. I cannot be speaking. I was trying to tell him that he had to, you know, regardless of whether he likes the girl aesthetically or not, which it shouldn't even matter that much anyway, but I was trying to tell him that it's important for him to actually experience what a relationship fucking is, like being together and doing things and the challenges that that entails and everything like that. And not just the challenges, of course, also the nice things, but that's another story. Okay. Fuck. Well, yeah, sure. How am I supposed to? Yeah, whatever. Ah. Teleport. Um. Hmm. Let's just clean a bit this area. And then we engage the big silly guy. Any more? Any more? Just him, right? Wow, this this makes no sense. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, at the coffee, oh no, the coffee actually, in the Japanese sections, it was this Japanese man in a suit making those sweets that were very nice. I don't know how to describe them, but yeah, some sweets that I tried a few times in Japan that were actually sweets and not the usual red beans fucking pastry. Of course they had the red beans version as well, but the cream one, the apple cream one, was the best. The famous one. Va bene, fate. Yo, but yeah, okay. Okay. I've tried to do it clean before, but oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck me. Oh, never mind. taking longer than expected. I must have become just shit at the game, I don't know. It was way easier on launch. And yeah, they went to the cafe at some point, and we stayed there for a bit. And Chenyu's mom just narrated something in a very passionate way, very, very, very passionate way, and it was basically one of her niece or nephew that was somehow disrespectful to the grandmother, saying that he or she didn't want her there somehow to live with them, and that seemed very important and intense, and everyone was kind of silent and nodding and stuff like that. But yeah, interesting. And yeah, I didn't manage to say much. I tried to talk a little bit. Oh, listen, are you even serious? Sure. Fuck you and your big attacks. Come on then. Oof. Okay. Okay. No. Don't be silly now. Oh. Fuck you. No surprises. Don't remember what's here. Well, I don't remember exactly. Ah, it does whatever, like the same thing they do. The yellow stuff. Oh shit, didn't mean that. I think these ruins don't have much more to offer me. So let's check this portal. Don't know if I already touched it, to be honest. Yeah, I already touched it. Okay. So did I already kill that guy? Or just run away from it? Presume I ran away from it. Who? Finger really crown? Okay. Okay. Let's go back to traveling through the lake. And eventually we left the department store, and before doing so, the arrogant guy, he didn't tell me, but Chenyu told me that he said that he thought because of the way I was dressed with the brown shirt and the usual trousers with my belt, because of that he thought, because of course I'm European, he thought what the fuck? I was very good at dancing, so he was trying his best to to basically show off. Needless to say, that was just his normal self that I witnessed in the other days in the studio, the following days in the studio. Is that a fire?
Oh well, it's been a long while. It's me, Patches the Untethered. I'm still in business, if you can believe it. Now I'm my only supplier, so I haven't got much. But everything here is top notch. Patches Emporium, now open in Raya Lucaria. By the way, have you met that girl Raya? She's a strange one, but I believe she was in here as well. Not that it's any of my business, but if she needs your help, why not lend her an ear?
Right.
You're making your way to the Earth Tree, no? Well, I heard something that might help. A special means of reaching your destination. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraptions are whirlwinds of sickles and spiked wheels. But long ago, they were endowed with a spell of transposition. And get this, a surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Its transpositional powers fully intact. So right, if you get caught in it on purpose, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd Tree. So I'm told.
Sure, Patches.
Oh yeah, great story, isn't it? I'll tell you as many times as you like. There's a surviving Iron Virgin at the bottom of the big water. I heard if you let yourself get caught in it. Cheers for that.
Well, a quick Patches encounter. So yeah, it was pretty fun. That the guy thought that. And moving on, we went to the night market. There was the same thing as the morning one, but at night. And we tried some fried. It was just fried potato, but the peculiar thing was that when they made these little balls of fried potato that would swell, like they would swell. How do you say swell? Yeah, swell up as soon as they went out of the frying pan. So I got a video of it, but yeah, they would just sit there, and when you would eat them, it was just a little bit satisfying because they were kind of empty with air inside. I don't know. It was okay. Chenyu's mom seemed very thrilled, very cute. But everyone was very silent. Like we were not talking so much at all. Chenyu's mom entered the shop and she bought some kind of, I don't know, fake hairpins, like bright fake hairpins that she actually used in the days after. Suppose she needed some. Oh, I lost you. Oh. And We also got the watermelon, the juice that was actually amazing, prepared just like those Indian videos, full of dirt. It wasn't as dirty, but quite close. But it was really nice. And then finally, Chenyu's mom pulled me in the trap of the stinky tofu. I could smell it, but I didn't really understand the big deal. They were hyping it up a lot, warning me that it was shit, that it was gonna, I was gonna hate it and stuff. And the smell was indeed horrible, but I was still very confused about the entire situation. I only understood it days later. Yeah, this guy, what the fuck? Yo, leave me alone. What the fuck? Fuck. Oh, he's still here, okay. This guy's walking a lot though. Why are you taking me, bro? Okay. Oh. He's taking me to my death, I suppose, this guy. Is he somewhere here? Is there a cave? Yeah, it's a cave. Is that it? I could find it on my own, my friend. That was painful. So, I eventually tried this stinky tofu. That was just cubes of tofu. Very colorful, kind of red. But with some kind of, how do you say it? Some kind of skin that looked disgusting, and it felt a little bit disgusting in my mouth. But the taste was quite nice, to be honest. I'd say you could compare it to cheese. No, not to cheese. I don't fucking know what you can compare it to, but it was not so bad. It was not as bad as the smell that ruined many of my days. And yeah, destroyed me. But yeah, it was apparently a funny moment. Shenji recorded me, and I pretended that it was disgusting, but then I told him, and in the video you can see as well that it wasn't really disgusting. It was fine. And yeah, after that we kept walking around, and then we kind of split with the girls. They left for a bit, and they went in a clothing shop with dresses and stuff, and we, the boys, went around randomly just doing like in circles, and eventually we simply went back to the clothing shop after buying a plug that I needed to charge my phone. We went back where the mom was, and we just stayed there. We went to the floor upstairs, and the two boys got on their phone, like watching videos or reels and stuff like that. Oh, I'm dead. Because clearly I got blocked in the wall. A classic, if we can say. Yeah, they were watching this silly stuff, and I was just standing there answering some messages and all that. And it was a little bit silly because we were, like almost like those boys that wait for their moms. And it seemed like to not care at all, like not very polite and shit like that. Of course, I haven't experienced this kind of stuff in a long time. Not since when I would go with my mom and shit to buy whatever she wanted. Oh, all right, boys. All right. And the hours passed in that. No, the hours. No, the time passed in that shop while I was drinking the end of my beautiful watermelon juice that I would hardly find in the next days. So I didn't really buy it again. Although I would have if I had the chance. Yeah, why are you here? Eventually, Chinyu's mom, I don't even think she bought the dress, but she stopped trying weird, ugly dresses. And after that, okay, beautiful. After that, we went back and it started kind of raining. And when we went back, we also had food once again. Ordered online. And I do believe that was home in the living room. And I do believe that Jimmy's mom made another comment on the fact that she doesn't cook. I don't know why she feels some kind of need to specify that, I suppose. I don't know. But yeah, we had beautiful food accompanied by cockroaches, fried chicken, fried prawn, just like we had me and River in the airport. Very similar, if not the same, to be honest. And then Chinyu's dad arrived all of a sudden, very late. Apparently I didn't know yet at the time, but then Chinyu told me some days after when I asked. And I made some comment. I basically asked, I talked about his dad and saying that he seemed a very calm guy, but kind of busy and stuff. But yeah, I'll talk about this when the time arrives. But yeah, he arrived and he gave me a glass of some kind of whiskey from one of the fruits that they have over there. There's this bowl of, seemed like full of spines on top. Of course I didn't like it because I don't like that kind of stuff. Of course I appreciate the gesture and the actual fact that he poses, this kind of stuff. And the fuck, I knew it. And they went straight to sleep basically. But I think before leaving, before going to sleep, we tried to spend some time very quickly. And I believe it was you told him that I liked. Oh, this didn't happen yet. Yeah. So at that point we just went to bed, and they decided. They gave Chinyu some suggestion. Like sometimes we spend quite a long time conversating with them in the kitchen or in the living room, and they sounded sometimes very long conversations, very constant. When in reality they're talking about something very simple, very silly, and they sound very intense and very into it, as if they are reflecting a lot on what they're saying or whatever. debating a lot more than reflecting. Yeah. And in reality, they were just talking about what to do. Apparently, yeah, I don't know. Could be all lies. But apparently they were talking about, yeah, what to do, what to show me. And it was decided that we would go to a morning market, like an area that was a little bit more, even more, countryside in a way, like outskirts. And I will narrate this next time. So the Monday, and now we can just enjoy it even more. Okay. Let me check behind. I don't remember so well. Chairs, crystals. Suppose it was a place where mages would come and hang out in these caves. Is there a surprise here? What if I do this? Oh. Where are you? Oh. Him. Oh. Oh, I missed the opportunity. Fuck. Oops. I don't know about this, Chief. I don't feel confident. Oh. Wasn't a good idea, was it? Yep. Okay. Oh god. Can I? No, I cannot. Oh, I don't have any more. Okay. Hmm. It's okay. Could have spared us some moments, but I suppose I didn't. Let's see. We have to go through the entire cave again. Oh. Unlucky. Hmm. Can I go down this way? Of course not. Let me go, let me go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Oh fuck. Okay. Let me go, let me go. Hello, brother. Oh. You know what? I'll just use the sword, my friend. So. Ah. Mistake. Okay. Fuck was that? I don't know. Interesting opinions. Don't know about that, chief. Hold on. It's over. Deja vu. What? He moved and he did damage to me. Okay. That I will never understand, but it's okay. fuck, I missed it again. How? How again? Oh man, it's not going well. Vad så. Never mind, man. This is a no-no. Let's transform it in a yes. I didn't mean that. Transformed it. Oh.
Foul tarnished. What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion, or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough? I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such medallion, or have you come to... Was my other half not enough?
I remember. Was it like this from the very start?
I told the all-hid I possess, or have you come to...
Latin of the Albino. Yes, that guy. It's that guy here, isn't it? Let's talk to people.
Pleasure to see. Thank goodness. I'm still looking for. It's not easy, right? telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me. Certainly he does appear intimidating and holds no love for us tarnished. I know he's trapped here at the Round Table of Hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
Oh.
If I do have a talent for spirit tuning, and goodness knows that would be a surprise, I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I? I'll ask Master Hugh to teach me.
Hello there.
Oh, still haven't.
You will then. May the gold. Always good to see you safe. So, what?
Sorry, brother. I'm sorry, my friend. Oi.
Oh, your divinity have mercy and grant me forgiveness. Road is yet long, but God is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika. You, is it?
Never seen it.
I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms. Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too. The girl. What about her? Are you out of your mind? Who'd stay with an ugly brute who only knows how to smith? Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt you, but I know when something's too good to be true.
Oh. It wants to.
I am pleased. Would you like me? The blessing is still aflame. Would you like to be held? Now. You are so very warm. Then good day to you.
Okay. We can say that we failed, and I do not remember what she wants from me. So let's go around a little bit more.
Hello again.
Cool.
Cheers for that.
Let's read. So this ring bell used by worshippers of revenants. Summon prowling rites. Rites are said to be the vengeful spirits of those who died when cursed. Okay, pretty straightforward. I got something like this, right? I don't really care so much about these characters, I'll be honest. I only care about the jellyfish. Here, I'm not sure if we found anything new. Just in case, I'll read them very quickly. Okay. Here are those things. A crystal tear found slowly over the edges where the earth tree's bounty falls to the ground. Same thing. Okay. Left half of split medallion depicting the earth tree, brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the ground lift adductors connecting the Altus plateau to the Ornia. The right half is said to reside in Fort Farth in the Dragon Barrow, far to the east. We'll have to go there. Here. Oh, they say different things, right? Yeah, so this one's surviving. Area who served the great General Radon, an armorer. Okay. And this guy. Crafting techniques left by Glintstone craftsmen who served at the academy. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who, unable to become a finger maiden, instead became a missionary and went forward to spread the holy teachings. A record of crafting techniques left by a man who was utterly captivated by Saint Trina. He continued the search for her in his slumber. This one has this Trina's thing, flower. Nice. Nice. Oh, one of the tools brought by Radagon when he entered into marriage with Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, and joined the Kyrian line. Oh. Sorcerers of the Claymen who served as priests in the ancient dynasty. Okay. The Claymen search for lost oracles within their bubbles. One of the night sorceries of Celia, town sorceress, launches a projectile from a distance removed from the caster, so as to strike the enemy from behind. The Celian sorcerers were assassins, and it is said that they often haunted the fellows. Hunted. One of the sorcerers of the Kyrian royal family, someone's said to have been taught by the Crystalians to mark the swearing of the old Concord. Armed with this spell, sorcerers gain the strength of knights, their loyalty sworn to the moon. Star, let's go shell. The Academy, stone digger sorcery used by Glintstone miners of the Crystal Tunnel. The Academy use of these sorceries was a stigma that marked out failed scholars. One of the incantations of the capital's ancient dragon cult summons a lightning spear and hurls it before the caster. Charging causes a lightning bolt to strike the point. Long ago, Godwin the Golden defeated the ancient dragon 40 Sucks and befriended his fallen foe. an event that gave rise to the ancient dragon cult in the capital. Ancestors of the modern dragons, the ancient dragons had scales of Gravelstone and wielded lightning as their weapon. It is said that once they attacked Linden, the royal capital. This incantation leaves the caster with subtle burns, a reminder that they must fear the flame. The flame of ruin is anathema to the earth tree, but prophets sometimes glimpse it within the faith all the same. Sadly, when this occurs, they so reward this banishment. The flame of ruin is those who dwell within poison know rot all too well. The death that begets life that comes all to all equally. That is to say, it is the cycle of rebirth put into practice. The flame of frenzy deals damage and causes build-up of madness. This incantation also causes build-up of madness in the caster and is only effective against tarnished. Maddening 3 fingers. Used as a tool to extract glintstone from broken rock and such faint magic. Axe made from a herbivorous school, weapon of the ancestral followers who disdain metal. This axe is more of a bludgeon. It forgoes a bladed edge, instead using the beast's smaller teeth to buffet foes, dealing strike damage. Gifted enhanced knights. Staff of Sorcerer's Miner who extracts glintstone from crystal tunnels. The staff itself is a tool used to mine for resources embodied in glintstone. Okay. This kept that distance from the earth tree, awaiting new broods. They are certain to sprout from their very flesh, and indeed their souls. The earth tree's old sap becomes amber, treasured as the most precious of jewels in the age of Godfrey, the fist of Elden Lord. The earth tree was once perfect and eternal, and thus was it believed that the earth tree in the seas could not exist. Still need to do this one. And this one as well, right? Who knows? Oh. I'm not sure we read everything, but I'll try to keep on top when we find items. He's resistant. Well, I suppose I need to improve myself a bit, not just levels, but gear and yeah. Oh, I don't know how we managed to do that. I think I already visited anyway this area. So I saw the little village with fire people. Here. Let's see. Anyway, it's just very fascinating the things that I read, the different cults that exist, and they all seem to be maybe a little bit. It can be said that maybe they are kind of straightforward, but not so much. I think they're quite deep, and it's hard to say good, bad. It's like you never know how to feel about something. That's what I think I like as well a lot, and how I prefer things. Well, not prefer, but how I see things as well. So how I prefer they are communicated, not as like, oh, the golden order is good or the frenzy madness is bad. It's like you never quite know what's good, what's bad. If there's most of the time, I think I dare say that there's never that. There's no good or bad. It's just certain characters and certain cults and certain things that happen, and you manage to appreciate something, and maybe you don't not like or not agree with some others, but yeah, as for myself, for example, I presume that for the most part the cult to the earth tree I wouldn't resonate with me, but at the same time I don't see it as completely bad or something that I will follow at all. And I don't know who from software who or what group of people have this kind of vision, but you know, well done. Huh? Oh. Don't remember this. Have I been here? Huh? It's full of little fuckers. I think I've been here, right? Or maybe not. Fuck, that was a bad place to stop. Let's give it a shot. I'm scared. Add a thief of fire. Of course. Okay, he's very resistant. I made a mistake, I should have just rolled. What the fuck is wrong with? Huh? Oh, I see, I see. Nah. What are you saying? That's okay, that's okay. It's not so hard. It's a bit of a ping pong game. You're quite big. This is just the arm. Oh, 97? Never mind. Ah, beautiful. Already? Ooh. He's actually a thief of fire now. It seems more intense than before. He's not hard, it's just that he one-shots me or he dodges every spell I have, so my build is just useless. It's just a little bit silly, I suppose. But I know this game is not very balanced. It's actually better balanced than the first time I played. I don't know why I feel that way, or if it's objective. I didn't mean that at all. It's fucking... It's not the first time. I keep trying to do the switch 200, 100 and so many times. Instead of doing that, it just goes with the attack. I don't know if it's the PS5 controller, but with the PS4 controller I didn't have that problem. Okay. He doesn't give a fuck sometimes, huh? Oof. Don't know how to attack him. Sometimes he's hyper, sometimes he's not. I have no clear idea. Let's see, what the fuck? Yeah, I suppose I cannot avoid that, huh? Oof, it's close. I'll just do this. Wait, what? Oh, okay. That was a bit too much, huh? Can I make it explode already? No. Is it over then? No. Oof. Oh. Bitch. Okay. Just explode. Another one. Okay, that I'm not getting close. slowly, slowly, slowly. Another two, I believe. Maybe even one. Go away. Already? Inside. Flame of the fell god. Let's see. Let's see. How much? 41 fate. Okay. This legendary incantation is one of the several that draws directly from the power of the fire giants. Releases a ball of raging fire said to be inhabited by a foul god. The fireball floats towards enemies and explodes, setting the area ablaze. Arganti, the chief guardian of the flame, had kept this incantation a well-kept secret until it was stolen by Adam. The foul god still lurks within the fire giant. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah. A bit more. A bit more. Look under that. Intense cliffs. Basically God's mother. Literally this tree and the other tree. I suppose it's a bit like
you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare, made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown, and though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefelilu, warrior. But this time, and though the justice to the let the scars.
More or less. Okay. White blood. Incredible. The scenery. It's like almost like Venice. Every corner is like a photograph. Old apples. Even if it's just steal apples, I'd rather steal your breath. Oh. The thick coated materials of gravidarks are life forms made by human and thus many believe them to live impure lives untouched by the earth tree's grace. So they are in the shadow, hidden from the light, I suppose. And they were made by humans. Oh, they're saying something. Crystal sword. Sword fashioned from pure crystal, a deed impossible for human. Enriched with powerful magic, it stacks scales with intelligence. Inscrutable crystallines have but one clear purpose: to safeguard their crystals unto the end. One theory posits that they yearn for the return of their creator who would carve for them new brethren. Well, is this better than mine? I suppose I'll try it. Don't know. Let's see. It's cool. Is that all? But why, like, are they killing themselves? Or they're getting killed? Larval tear. What the fuck is that? Core of a creature of mimicry known as a sibyl. As much as a substance it is a living organism. Material required by the amber egg crowded by Renala, queen of the full moon, to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the relocations of attributes supposed to be okay. Yeah. Of course. I don't know about that. He's resistant, I suppose. And he drinks. Okay. Why? I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, his sword is so quick. Oh, stall. Oh, what's that? You use perfumes. I know what Oh, he takes more damage because he does more damage. Okay. Poison as well? There you go. Mikaela's lily. Is there a... Huh?
Please, no. Dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be. Wait then. You're not one of them? Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I'm Albus and Albinoric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The curse-mongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the curse-mongers' hands.
Wait, what?
And if you should meet the young Albinoric Latena, then please give it to her. A chosen land
Done.
awaits us, Albinorics. The
I
medallion
remembered
is
well.
the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latena, it is needed to fulfill her purpose. My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinorics.
Hey, already? Right half of a split medallion depicting the Alec tree. Brandishing a medallion with both half control will activate the ground left of road, granting access to a hidden path. In other words, this secret medallion would guide the bearer to the land of Mikaela's Alec tree. Oh, crazy. Here. Oh. Sickle fashioned from ivory, weapon carried by aged Albinorics. These weapons are evidence of their dedication to the Alec tree, despite never having entered its presence. Ah, so they they were meant somehow to reach the Halik tree. That's that was their promised land. Okay, I'm not sure why. Listen, boys. Okay. Never mind. This is complicated. I'm coming, brother. Fuck, it's so fast. This little sword. Good. Finally a good weapon for my build. I think I'll increase it maybe. Huh? Let's go on a felly. Oh, but I wanted to come and talk to you again. Never mind. Let's win this. Is that him? It's him. Omen killer. Oh fuck, it's literally here. The goat demon. Yo. Go one shot it. That's good because I wanted to talk. Let's see if I can talk. I doubt it. She's probably gone. Let's see.
But this time,
Okay.
it's justice to let the scars.
That's okay, my friend. Tor. Not all of us have something to say. It's a very small area, but full of meaning and, well, beauty in a way. Let me be. They're gonna follow me, are they? I just killed your dog, let it be. It's fine. It was an ugly dog. I actually pressed dodge, but it's fine. We'll be fine. I don't know if she's needed for the quest, but just as a precaution, we'll take her with us. I can use the torrent for this? Oh, he spawns back. Oh fuck that shit. No, I didn't mean that. No, I cannot use the torrent anymore. Oh. No, it's good. Yeah, go in a felly. Go. Do what you're supposed to do. Just break him. Break this bitch. No, don't die. I need you. Stay alive. Still run out. Not 1, 3. Not 2, 3. Fuck, it was going well. Good. Wait, why did she get hit? No. Oh, well done, my friend. Easy. No, yeah, okay. Come on, girl. Don't die. Yeah, you do everything. Nice. Easy. That's how it's done. Fuck, so many dogs. This boss is actually... It's pretty easy, but in reality, it's a pain in the ass. Like, one-on-one, it's torture, like... The goat demon. Oh shit, well... Nice. So... Maybe they kill themselves? Because they lose their... Oh, fuck. They lose their head. Right. There's no need, right, to do this parkour. I think that's it. Yeah. Allow me to talk to her again. Maybe now she's gone. Yep, she's gone. Hey girl.
I told the all-hearing brute already that I possess no such, or have you come to take more as my other half, not an... Oh. Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I've no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latenna, an Albinoric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me. The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf lover. Will you show me the way? to the land of Michaela's Haleb tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half. Thank you kindly. They say the other half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erdtree, in Castle Sol, on the mountain tops of the Giants, accessible by the Grand Lift of Rold. Then I suppose it's time. Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo. Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Just poems. Ashes remain in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirit of Latenna. A rare case of one who chose to become a spirit voluntarily. Latenna was renowned as a deft magic archer, but having lost her beloved wolf companion Lobo, she could not move from the place where she was summoned. Yeah, I only used her and the jellyfish when I played, and I only used them in rare occasions, like against specific, let's say, bosses. But yeah, Lobo. So now we should go back to seeing this area, but I think we will do that another time because it's 1 o'clock and I have to work tomorrow. Still great. Oh wait, before I go, I just want to increase the strength of this sword, I believe. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I'm so fucking scared. I was gonna say, I didn't remember that animation when... No. Well, sure. Wait, I have only 3? Didn't even charge, man. Didn't even charge. Fuck you. Get off there. Wow, why is he more intelligent than me? No, you cannot do this. Fuck you. And shove the royal remains. What the fuck? It's like a horror movie. It's a weapon, isn't it? Horrific weapon made of a hardened skeletal arm, wielded by and shoved the royal remains, fitted by placing one's hands into fists, grips until they dig in. O clinging creature, a king relinquishes not the hand. Okay.
Ah, well then. May the golden... Always good to sun.
Why can I not heal you?
Good to see you again. Thank you very much. I have you to thank, don't I? For persuading Master Hugh. I can happily announce that he has taught me the noble toil of spirit tuning. I'm as yet unsure of what I might be able to accomplish, but if I might be able to help you all, I'd certainly like to try. And if there's any chance to ease the suffering of my dear men who were grafted, well, I certainly must try. Roderica, the Spirit Tune Apprentice. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Well, I took you for dead, no matter it. Lay out your arms then. I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spirit tuning. So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spirit tuner I met long ago. It was all I could do to honour her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Hmm.
Ah, you. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. Ah, you. Please. It's pathetic, I know, but...
Hmm. And you, motherfucker. You're dead, huh? Of course. Helm graced with gold human bones, worn by the unspeaking adherent of Syracuse, the own slow replenishment. They said the bones belonged to an ancient lord, the soulless king, the lord of the lost and desperate, who was known as Ench. Ancient lord. About Ench.
Oh, my apologies for that nasty business. Ensha got rather ahead of himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore.
What the fuck?
Ah, yes. Allow me to tender some advice in regard to the half of the secret medallion you possess. Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a cave to the west of the Laskia ruins, which jut from the mist-shrouded lake of Lear. She knows the location of the medallion's counter.
Well, I've already done that.
Find the Albinoric woman. She hides in a... She knows...
He didn't explain what the fuck happened.
Ah, you've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harboured suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what a man to do. A determined plebeian is more wicked than an almond hole, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But I have some vague idea, I suppose. Back to our lake. Maybe not. suppose we'll go there next time.